Hi, I'm Stephanie McLean, and I'm here today with Lee Hilton, the owner of apt606 in Florida. And we're here today for CUSP, presenting you the latest cutting-edge businesses all around the US. And we're connecting with entrepreneurs to share their story about how they started their business and how they became great success.
Great success.
So Lee, how did you end up in Miami?
I've been coming back here from New York back and forth for a long time.
Okay.
When the idea came up for us to probably do something like a business, originally we wanted to get like a condo in the design district, and we wanted to have this real like intimate, exclusive apartment where celebrities and certain people come. That didn't work out.
Like a showroom or kind of like more intimate than that?
Yeah, because originally it was really about our line, which is called Human Violence.
Okay.
And
that's an interesting name.
Yeah, well, it's America, so you need some form of controversy.
Got you. Okay, controversy sells, definitely.
So, yeah, but besides that, so that was our main goal. We wanted to get a nice condo and build it out like a studio. And, you know, you come there and you can see certain goods that we have, plus our own line. Okay. That didn't work out. Okay. So. And
sometimes that happens. Not everything works as we want it to.
Nothing worked. Yeah, stuff happens.
Right.
So we went back to the drawing table, and I have two other partners.
Okay.
Well, three other partners.
Okay.
The one you met.
You just forgot about the other one. Yeah. The other one. Okay.
You know, Dune, Jason.
Okay.
And G. You know what I mean? So what we decided to do is let's just take it a little bit bigger.
Okay.
They originally already have a company called Millionaire Minds Global.
Okay.
Which
is that a fashion line?
No, it's more of a business line.
Okay.
And they own nail boutiques in New York.
Okay.
They own liquor stores.
Okay.
They just what they do is they try to invest into people's ideas and et cetera, et cetera. So they're always looking for new people, new investments. You know what I mean? So anybody new out there that might have a great idea.
Okay. They're good to connect with. Okay.
Yeah, they always giving young people a chance.
Oh, okay, great. How did you choose this location?
All right. Well, for us, fashion is all about intimate and being secluded, and not, at least for us. You know what I mean? So, we was driving around trying to find the perfect location, which is hard to find.
Right, because you didn't want to do South Beach, I'm imagining.
Nah, I mean South Beach is South. I always feel like South Beach is a place to go do tourist stuff.
Got you.
You know what I mean? They have others.
Kind of become a tourist trap.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not fond of stores on South Beach. They do have some nice boutiques on the beach that's been there for a long time. They're established. But us being new, I think we have to come with something different.
Got you. Okay.
And then the design district is like fairly new.
Yeah, a lot of companies are here now. I think Louis Vuitton is moving down here. A lot of big design houses are moving down here now. It's a new place to be.
Right.
In Miami.
Well, LV Moet Group partnered up with Craig, who basically came up with the whole concept of the design district. So they're just bringing all the brands in
there. Okay.
And
interesting.
Not only that, we didn't really, we had opportunity to be in the mall. Could have been in shopping strips.
Got you.
We just tried to find something that just wouldn't make sense to the average person.
Right.
The suspense. I have people that say, we've been trying to find you guys for 3 weeks. We can't find you guys.
It's a bit of a challenge. It's exclusive. It kind of has that air of exclusivity.
Something to look forward to. I mean.
Got you. Like a destination retail.
Right. I believe if you have great product, they'll find you.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And most of our sales is off of Instagram.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, we don't have an abundance of walk-ins,
Okay.
A lot of foreigners.
Okay.
But all through social media.
Interesting.
Believe it or not.
Did you hire like a social media strategist, or you just did grow it organically?
Just organically.
Okay.
Even people say apt606. I mean, that was my original apartment.
That's how the name came about. Because I was gonna ask you, how did you come up with the name apt606?
Me and Dune used to always come to my house, or I would go to his house.
Okay.
But it started from my apartment.
Interesting.
So it was like.
So the business started in the apartment?
Yeah, well,
look at that, and you've grown to like your own.
Well, the concept started in the apartment, and then through the grace of God and meeting the right people, and connecting and old school friends, and we happened to get to this point.
So how did you go with the process of selecting partners? Because you're in a partnership with 3 other people.
Well, my other two partners, Jason and G, for example, they've already had Millionaire Minds Global, so they already had started their business ventures already. Okay. You know, just their whole concept was let's open up a lot of small businesses and you know build. You have to start from somewhere.
Right. And, that's true.
I knew G through mutual friends for a long time. Well, you know, for a good amount of time. Okay. So you know, when I came with the idea, me and my boy came with the idea of doing. You know, I pitched it to him and we went to go eat, and that's kind of like how
it started. Okay.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. You know, I probably had other people that I could have talked to, but you can't do business with everybody.
That's true. You have to be very selective about who you partner with.
Right.
Interesting.
So you know, he happened to just to me they're like that was the perfect scenario. Okay. You know, they don't mind investing. They believe in your dreams and your passion and your vision. You know what I mean? Like some people want to invest money, or some people want to invest, but then they also like control freaks. Right. So then you know, there's so many companies like you look at Margiela, which is a clothing line. The guy Margiela doesn't even own his own company. No,
right?
You know,
because when you seek outside investors, it changes the dynamic a lot.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's about dollars and cents.
Right.
For them, it's not.
It's a business. Yeah. More so than the passion for fashion, it's a business and bottom line.
And G, for example, was into fashion as well too.
Okay.
You know, probably wasn't as extreme, but you know, but he had a passion for it, and he had so he kind of shared the same vision as well too. Okay. But sometimes you know to connect the dots is the hard part.
Got you.
So, you know, I do this every day.
Got you. So how was the process of doing your own line?
Well, we're still in the process of that, which is it's hard.
Yeah, I heard it's a beast.
Yeah, you know, whatever you think of has been done.
Right, that's true.
And you know,
I think they have a saying, no, there's no such thing as original thought.
Nah, you know, Warren Buffett even says before, you know, you don't try to like reinvent the wheel. Yeah. Just add to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
and another popular thing I think that they say, so I guess we're getting into business jargons, is just find something that works and just do it. Or do something similar, because probably they've done the market analysis and the testing and they have a proven concept.
Right. And even with fashion now, I mean, it's so funny. Everybody you meet, everybody's a stylist. Yeah. Everybody's a fashion designer.
That's true.
I remember years ago, everybody owns record labels, and everybody, it becomes cliche in America after, it becomes cliche because, in America, you have more people that's followers than leaders. Right. And even when people say, well, you're a fashion designer, I can't even say I'm this fashion designer. I have some designs that I like. Right. I want to put it out and hopefully people like it. Right. But to say you're a designer, you need to have a lot of accomplishments to stand, yeah. But
everybody has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So what is the process of kind of going from I'm really interested in fashion to I'm going to open my own store and I'm going to start my own line?
Well,
how do we get from the idea to actual? Well,
first of all, I mean, as far as clothing, I mean, I always had ideas of certain pieces that I wanted to make. There's always things that you see that inspire you, like, yo, you know what? I could have made those sweatpants. If I would have added a twist to it, maybe it'll look like this. So, you have that inside of you from a long time, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then the thought of just loving clothes so much, like, I distress jeans, I could cut, I change colors, I can change the color. I've been doing that for a long time, on a small level, you know what I mean? So, as your mind keeps going, you're like, yo, I can do this one day. You know what I mean? But how the store is that I had started a line called Fresh. Okay. Which is like this super urban T-shirt brand.
Was this in Miami or?
Yeah, it was in Miami.
Okay.
And Fresh took off. I had two other dudes that was helping me, and it was blowing up.
Got you.
It was blowing up, and at that point I'm like, I want to do a real line.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's so hard, yo.
Yeah, it is challenging.
Yeah, it's so hard. And even now that I was just telling Dune, it seems like it doesn't even matter no more about the design of the clothes, the quality of the clothes. It's just like now it's to the point where it's like, who wears it?
That's true, because I mean, with fashion, it tends to be a lot of getting in the right magazines, getting on the right celebrities. It seems to be a very big
social media.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know, social.
It's like who's wearing your clothes.
Right. You know, it's the gift and the curse of social media. Because social media, perception is everything.
Right.
People don't see you every day, so I can be whoever I want behind a computer.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, then the good thing about it is if you are a new designer and you do have good stuff, then you can reach the masses.
Right, because I mean, if you get it on the right people and it's it's out there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the good things I think with the internet is that it makes you get to market a lot faster than before when you had to do all this other stuff. It's like you can just do something and get it out there and the whole world can see it.
But then it gets saturated.
That's true too.
Because then it's like, you know, like what you're doing. Matt, you know, next thing you know, you set the way. Now everybody's
doing it. Right.
And you know, they take shortcuts because it's blueprints.
Right.
You know, you set the blueprint.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool. It has its pros and its cons and everything.
Definitely. So what do you do to stay competitive?
Always try, like for us, you know, we always trying to find the new brand, the new designer.
Okay.
Another reason why we decided to do the boutique is because we had our own line, and we knew, as being new designers, the hardest part is getting your product placed
in a store. How do people normally go about doing that? Are there brokers who get you?
I mean, you can get signed up to agencies that go out there and, you know, they showcase. I mean, you do a lot of shows, a lot of, you know, not fashion shows, but like showcases at different places like Project and Magic and all these different places.
Got you. Okay.
But, you know, it's still a long shot. You know what I mean? It's like, if I make a black shirt, you know, they've seen 100 black
shirts before. So, it's hard to kind of.
So once again, original. You're back into the politics of the business, and you know who's wearing your clothes.
Right.
I can make a shirt tomorrow. If Jay-Z wears it tomorrow, my shirt is instantly.
So how do people get to like a Jay-Z wearing their clothes? Is it like a publicist or somebody that's?
It's relationships.
Okay, got you.
You know, it's just you met me.
Right.
You might meet a guy tomorrow who has a great line. You're like, hey, you know what? I did an interview with apt606.
Right.
Maybe I can call him and
see if I can get your line, and it's that whole networking
then
relationship
you send it to
thing.
me. What if it's awesome?
Right.
I need that, so that you know, so it
takes off.
You know, it takes off like that. So your biggest challenge is getting your product in the right people's hands.
Ah, got you.
The only advantage that we had, why we did the boutique as well, is because obviously we're a boutique.
Right.
When you come to Miami, there's not that many shopping destinations at this point.
Right.
Multi-brand destinations.
Right. Because there are a lot of stores. Like I know there's Bal Harbour, and there are a lot of stores that only carry their own designs.
But
not a lot of boutiques that have multiple designers.
So I mean, since a little bit of time here, we've had a couple of celebrities come here already. You know, Pusha T, Fabulous, Future, Tiana Taylor.
Got you. So that's what prompted your decision to come to Miami?
Oh no! I mean, I've always been
like the weather, the beach.
No. I mean, my family for years always, you know, back and forth from you know, from New York to Miami. I mean, I've been out here for a while, you know. But I love New York though.
Yeah, the barriers to entry seem to be a little bit lower here than in New York.
Yeah.
For starting, because New York seems to be so saturated with.
Yeah, but you know what? It's New York. It's saturated, but there's so much more people.
That's true too.
So you know, if you have a,
and it's very dense because it's so small.
And you have, you know, we kind of like changing our views in the boutique to be more people friendly.
Okay.
Because you know, in the beginning, you know, me and Doom, we had this one you know, one perception of what we want the boutique to be, and the reality of it is that that's not reality in Miami per se.
Right.
You know, I'm always wearing all black. I'm into the real grunge look. I mean, that's not.
No, it's
that's
different.
That's not.
It's sunny down here. It's not New York.
Right.
All
you know
morning.
what I'm saying? But you know,
you need bright colors.
No, I can't do. You notice we don't have no colors in here. But
oh no.
But I mean, you know, it's to try to find that balance.
You need to get like the Fiesta shirts with.
Never. Can't do that. So, no. But I mean, it's a challenge. It's fun. It's a challenge, and it's good to have, you know, great people behind you.
Yeah.
Because you know, we've made a lot of mistakes in business. You know, none of us owned a boutique before.
Right.
I never owned a clothing line before.
How was that process of kind of learning from?
I mean, it's, you know, it's just constant research. Okay. It's just constant asking questions, and it's just basically taking chances. I mean, we bought stuff that wasn't necessary. We got certain. The hard part for us is that, you know, technically, you know, we have like 3 businesses in one.
Right.
Not literally, but we do.
Right.
Because you have your boutique, which requires a whole different learning process.
Right.
Right. So you're talking about.
That's retail.
Retail, exactly. So you're talking about picking the right brands,
right,
the right marketing strategy, the whole 9. Now you're talking about your clothing line, which is a whole nother process.
Right.
Talking about sourcing fabrics, creating patterns, and
right,
marketing that. And then
getting into stores.
Exactly. But then now you're talking about your e-commerce.
Right.
Which is a whole nother business. People always think, oh, you have a business and you get a website. No.
No, there's a whole strategy.
It's a whole nother scenario with that. So, you know, it gets frustrating.
Yeah.
You know, it gets overwhelming, but that's part of the grind. That hopefully, you know, a couple of years you have a great success story.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but you have to have great investors or great people behind you
who are willing to give you the chance to kind of learn and try things, and not everything will work the very first time that you do it.
Absolutely. I mean, we you know, we've invested some money and lost.
Yeah.
And
how do you deal with that?
I mean, you have to, you know, you got to go through it again. I mean, what you know, the thing about it is, we were all raw.
Right.
We all 4 of us had things that we were good at. You know, you have Jason, who has a great business background. You know, college, extensive, financial, like the whole.
The models and the spreadsheets and the Excel.
He's a monster.
And all these scenarios and all that stuff.
And it gets rough sometimes with the creative side, with that side, because, you know, some people see things in black and white, some people see things in an artistic form.
Right.
And sometimes art meets, you know, that world. Sometimes you clash heads, but you need it to work,
to keep you in check and to keep him
need it to work. You know.
So what prompted your decision to only carry men's clothing?
Well, we had women at first.
Okay. Yeah, because I think women tend to be big shoppers.
Well, that's the myth.
That's a myth?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I guess I was wrong.
I guess from my experience, I mean, we had women and we had men starting off.
Okay.
Figured our sales were so much stronger for men.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, women come, they look, you know, it's so much aspects to women clothing.
Right.
You know, I remember, you know, women come in here, oh, you know, my butt looks small in this.
Right.
Oh.
We always think there's something wrong with how we look.
Yeah, you're never.
Is my hair okay?
Yeah, you know, high waist, low waist, skinny is this. So it's we're not ready for that yet.
Got you. Yeah, there's so much diversity in the lines that you carry.
Right. And
so men, it's easier. It's like what, trousers and shirts.
And
shorts.
And shorts. And,
Got you.
You know, just try to stay cutting edge with some dope brands. But for the most part, women was just too much.
Ah, got you.
Wow.
The girls were giving you problems.
Oh my God. I mean, they'll go and try on 30 things and find a flaw in everything, and then buy one thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it is what it is.
Got you.
But then again, they're, you know, where is there a destination for a man to go to and just feel like he has an opportunity just to shop?
Yeah, I mean, not many, so I think you're in on a good niche there. Okay, well, greatly, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure talking to you.
You too. Thank you.
And I'm Stephanie McLean for Cusp. Let's see you next time.